Hi everyone, today I'm sharing with you how to use the little fabric to make a Christmas placemat, or you can use any fabric you want, but I use all the little fabric that I have around. So I have cut in here that 2 inches by 8, and I have 5 pieces. So whatever you want to sew, you're gonna place it on first, and then you go from there. So with this first one, and I place the right side to the right side, and I'm going to only use a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance to sew this. So after I iron all around here, and then I trim this nice and even, not even, and so I have the wide side here that's 7 inches, and then the long side is 8. If you want to make it the square, then you cut this whatever you decide to cut. Okay, so now I have cut in here 1.5 inches with the white fabric, and I'm going to go on the 7 inches first, right side facing the right side, just like this, and I'm going to sew a 1/4 of an inch. Then I cut this, and then I'm going to sew on this side 1/4 of an inch, and then cut an extra, and then after that spread out. I'm showing you here when I go on the sewing machine, you know what I'm doing. And after that, you're gonna go on this side and then sew on this, and then flap it out, sew on that. I'll show you on the sewing machine. So now after I press on the side and everything, I'm gonna add another color on the side, and I also cut the strip of 1.5 inch again, I'm gonna go to the short side here and a 1/4 of an inseam allowance. I'm gonna do exactly the same way I sew the white. This is simple enough to use all your little fabric scrap. After this, you're gonna press this out and then iron the whole thing. And when I get finished iron, I have cut the interfacing, and you're gonna place on top of it. You're gonna cut exactly the same or just off a little bit, it's okay. So now you go on to place like this, and then you go on to iron. You feel free to top stitch on the sole line that you press around here. Feel free to do that. If you don't, it's okay, not a big deal. So I'm ironing the interface, and it's just a little support here. You don't really have to cut exactly the same side. Like you can see that I have it here. Make sure you stream this around. Okay, all I need to do is from the sole line I mark out 1 inch, and then from 1 inch, and then I go and around. That's how you get everything. It's even if you don't have a rotary cutter or you don't need one. I tell people not to go buy something that you can use something else. So go around and trim this, and right after this you're gonna cut exactly another one, and we're going to sew this together. And remember, the top stitch on the sole line, that's optional, whatever you want to do. You see how easy without a rotary cutter? You really don't need to. I have a rotary cutter. I never use it. And the straight cut scissor, this scissor I'm cutting right now, it's the best. Go to Walmart and cut it cheaper there at Walmart than online. It helps you cut in the straight line. Now place on the other fabric, cut another one like this, and then we'll go on to sew. I place this right on top of this, and I cut exactly the same side of this. Right side facing the right side, so you can sew it together. I just want to make sure it's really the right side, because this is similar. So you go on to sew, but you're gonna leave an area open so you can inside out. So a 1/4 of an inseam allowance sewn around, and then from somewhere here you're gonna leave about 3 inches open. 1/4 of an inch, so all this side together to here, leave this open so you can inside out. So everyone, after I sew around, and now I'm gonna go and trim it. I go around and make sure you press and iron. Again, I told you before, you add the back fabric, top stitch if you like, but I don't have to do that because I have the interfacing all iron down. It stays very well, so I really don't have to do this. I make a whole bunch last time at the sale, and I sold them all out. And you top stitch this 4 sides. That's it everyone, I finished. This can use at the placemat, or if you want to make it smaller you can use at the coaster, or do it the longer, bigger for the table topper if you want to. And the size of this is 11 inches by 10. So 10 inches by 11. This is so cute. You can put the plates in here, put the fork and spoon on the side, and then the plates. This is good for individual plate mats. Stay safe everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for all of you that support my channel membership, your donation, your comment. Stay safe everyone. Love you. Take care.